good with a YouTube? Back at it again with another video today. Working on the Caddy, of course, 1966 Cadillac Fleetwood 75 series for those that don't know. But today task, I'm wiring up a fuse box. I bought this fuse box off eBay. This is not a Cadillac fuse box, but it will work because I'm running all new wires throughout the car. The reason why I'm running new wires is because the old wires, the ones that work, are so dangerous it could cause a fire because of the age, obvious. And second of all, half of the stuff don't work anyway. Half of the old fuses is broke. So I'm gonna run this new fuse box. Not that complex because I'm running all new wires. But if you buy this fuse box and you try to run all your old wires still, then it'll be a little complex. So I'm gonna show y'all what that fuse box is looking like. We're gonna get on and cracking and make it happen today, y'all. Now before I show y'all what that fuse box is looking like, I'd like to show you some of the details on the car. We painted some more trim pieces, put the grill on there halfway, and I color matched everything to the rim. So let me tune y'all in on that. Alright y'all, so here go the fuse box right here. Comes with this little clear cover, holds 12 fuses, and it also has a light indicator for when a fuse do break. Now I'm gonna be sitting this fuse box under the dash somewhere, probably under the driver's side of the dash, like right there in that little groove. The only thing I have to do basically to get power to this fuse box is run the wire from the battery inside the car and connect it to this little post right here. So that's what we're gonna do next. And yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all in on that. All right y'all, so this is the wire I'm going with right here. Got off eBay, $20. Came with 25 feet of red wire and black wire. Now let me show you how I'm gonna run this. The battery sits right here in this little pocket, so I'm gonna have this red wire run from the same area where the battery sits, so I can just connect it straight to the post. Now the main task is finding a hole that I can fish this through to get inside the car. Worst case scenario, I may have to drill a hole, but I think it's gonna be somewhere for me to push this through. So I'm gonna try to find out where I can run it through, and I'll tune y'all in on that. Hopefully we don't have to drill nothing. Keep it nice and simple. So I actually found a hole right under the dashboard on the side that I run the wire through. Let me show y'all real quick. Bam. But the only problem is it's not big enough. So I got my drill right there. I'm gonna wire this hole up. Widen this hole up, and yeah, we should be halfway done. I think, yeah, we'll basically be halfway done with wiring up the fuse box, I think. You know, this car always has surprises though, so wish me luck. Let's make it happen. That is not gonna work. The reason why is because that drill bit is hella old. I had that bit for a long ass time, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I think I do have another bit in my car, so I'm gonna run, see if I got a stronger drill bit that could actually get through this hole, or at least just widen it up a little bit, and yeah, get this wire ran. Like I said previously, nothing on this car seems to work first time. Like, everything make you go to a second option. So shout out to the people that was working on these cars back when they came out in the 60s. The engine is pretty easy to work on, but all this stuff on the interior, I don't know. But we're gonna make it happen. Let me go get this drill bit and get this hole opened up. Now I found another drill bit, but the only problem is this bit is too small. I'm I'ma still make it work though, because I'm not about to go to Home Depot or go to the auto parts store to get a new drill bit. So and my drill battery is low. Still gonna make it work, man. All right, y'all, I need a moment of silence. Hopefully this works because my drill is completely dead and I don't know how to charge it. Perfect fit too. See how I was looking outside. Yep, there she go. Pull that through. Bam. We good to go. So thank God that worked out. I didn't think I was gonna be able to finish that up today, y'all. I was a little discouraged for about 2 seconds. Now that we got the wire ran, I'm gonna take my wire cutters, show y'all what I'm gonna do with these. We gonna nip this wire like, hey, right there. Then we gonna clamp this on there. If y'all can see that. That goes on there like that, and that'll allow you to screw it onto the battery post, which is right here. Like magic. So let's get to that. Let's make it happen. And yeah. All right, y'all. So to be honest with you, these are not the right wire cutters for this wire, but I'm gonna just pretty much chew at it. Yep. There we go. So now that that is off, give it a little twist, a little 360 twirl. You're gonna take this and damn, hopefully this fit. Okay, yeah, it fit. Bam. Clamp that on there like that. So now that this is done, I'm gonna go back inside the car and basically do the same thing to run it to the fuse box. So we back in the car with it. Got my wires sitting right there. Got my useless drill sitting right there. It's on timeout right now because it knew I was doing some work today and it should have came prepared with a charged battery. But side note, well, main note, that wire is too long, so I gotta cut it down to size. It's 25 feet. I don't know how much I need, but I don't need that much. But I don't want to cut it too short, so I'ma just guesstimate it. And yeah. Now the dilemma I'm stuck with right now is, where should I put the fuse box at? Should I put it on the passenger side, because there's a lot of room under this side of the dash compared to the driver's side of the dash? I think it's too much wiring already going on over here, y'all. So I'm kind of thinking, this side or that side? What y'all think? Matter of fact, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna think on this because I really don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. So I figured out where I want to put the fuse box, but I'm stuck with another problem now. Let me show y'all what I mean. So, bam, that's my fuse box, right? Now, the whole frame of this car is metal, ground. The fuse box is positive. Now, look at the back of this thing. All the screws is semi hanging out the back of the fuse box. It didn't come with no extra casing or anything. So now I'm like, if I do drill this fuse box into this metal framework, there's a chance that I could blow everything out within an instant. And you could just imagine how I feel after running this wire to just blow everything out. So I'm gonna come up and try to put something behind it to kind of shield it from the metal and drill it in. And then on top of that, I gotta drill it in. It didn't come with no pre-drilled holes or anything, but no worries. So yeah. Oh wait, I take that back. It did come with some holes. They're right there. Should have read the directions. But yeah, so I'm gonna come up with something to put on the back side of this, and then I'm gonna drill it in and just make it work. All right, y'all, figured it out. Piece of cardboard on the back, got some double-side tape. I took the double-side tape, ran it along the screws on the back side, cut the cardboard out, stuck it to it just like that. So now it should be somewhat protected. I think it would have worked the first way too, but just to be safe. So I'm gonna drill some holes, and I'm gonna go ahead and mount this fuse box this way, kind of probably at a slant, all the way up behind the dash, and then I'll be able to just connect whatever power sources I need through the fuses. So let's go ahead and get the drill hole started, mount this up, and see if we can get some power to the actual box. Alright, now we got it all screwed up in there. I just put 2 screws in there to hold it in place. I think that's gonna be a good spot because when you come to this level, you can't even see it, so you gotta swoop down. And I'm gonna cut this wire now to that length so I can screw it onto the main post. And I'm gonna hook a wire up and put a fuse in it to see if it's actually working. So let's get to it. The same procedure that I just did in the front of the car. Cut a little bit of the wire off. This is gonna slip on that. And then this will screw on that. And that'll send power to this whole box. I just have to put the fuse boxes in it. The fuses in it to make it work. So let's go ahead and screw that on and see if we get any power. So bam, the wire is on there, but we don't have any power because I have to go to the front of the car and I have to connect that red wire to the battery. Oh yeah. Now I can give y'all a little advice. Anytime you're working on electrical parts of the car, make sure you have the battery disconnected. Safety first. But yeah, I'm about to run this wire to the battery, see if we get some power and make it do what it do. So this is my positive lead right here. That's running from the fuse box. This is my positive post. And of course, we got the battery. Now this is a ground post over here, but I know most of you know that. So I took one of the screws off the post. We're gonna slide this on like this. Now, we might get a little spark when I put this on there, but don't be alarmed. And mind you, I'm no professional, far from it. I learned all my stuff off YouTube. But yeah, so here we go. Just got that on there. Oh, all right, well, no spark at all. So now that that is on the post, we're gonna go back inside the car, put some fuses in there and see if we got any power. The only thing I really got wired up so far is some of the headlights, so I guess we'll test those out and see. Right now, I'm about to see if this thing got power, but instead of actually putting wires on it to test it out and risk anything, I got a little multimeter. Let me show you what it is. It pretty much lets you know if something's getting power or not. Right now, it's on 0 because I don't have it connected. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the positive point from it, stick it on one of these, and bam, 10.8 volts. Take it off, 0, put it back on, 10. So that means we can start hooking some things up to this fuse box, y'all. Y'all see how simple that was? And the power actually be working, y'all. Let's get to it, let's make it happen. I just temporarily connected one of the headlight wires that I got running. I'm about to connect it to the, I gotta connect the ground wire. And this right here is gonna let me know if my fuse box is 100%. So this is the ground. Oh, I didn't get no spark, so that didn't work. Just take 2. Don't judge me, y'all. I think it didn't work simply because I didn't have a fuse in there. But I got the fuse in there now. The ground wire's connected. Let's see if we got power. Yep. Let me see if y'all can see that. Oh, y'all can't even see the lights, man. You guys see it? Bam. Headlights is working, y'all. Fuse box is done. That was actually simpler than I thought. I thought it was gonna be a little more work. But with that being said, now all I have to do is get some switches and I can start running all my lights and move on to the next project with this car. This was a quick little upgrade for the Caddy. And all right, y'all, so I was gonna end the video earlier, but I just wanted to show y'all, I actually wired up the actual switch that's gonna be turning the headlights on and off. I got the fuse in there, so what we're gonna do right here, I'm gonna go ahead and flip that switch on. We're gonna go outside. Bam. They working, baby. With that being said, I want to tell y'all, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. So many more videos coming, so many good videos coming. We still got to do the interior, still got to do some more painting and touch-up work on the car, still got to do engine work. We got a whole bunch of content coming. I really want y'all to stay tuned for the day when I take this thing on the first cruise through LA. I know that's gonna be epic. So thanks for rocking with your boy.